Evening, Nottingham sports fans. We will be getting underway shortly here at Highfields Hockey Centre. Nottingham University First 11 take on Oxford Brookes First 11 in the quarter-final of the Vase competition. I'm joined by William DeBice, teammate, housemate, all-round good bloke. Will, how are you doing?
Good evening, George. I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. Will, very well. I'm looking forward to an exciting game of hockey, as I'm sure you are. What are your score predictions for tonight, Will?
My score predictions. I'm thinking a score prediction of 5-1 to the University of Nottingham this evening.
5-1. Very nice. Right, looks like Brooks' ball here. We'll be getting underway shortly. And we're underway. Oxford playing it to the back. 29 on the ball. High press from Nottingham here. It's crept through, but can't keep hold of it. Sideline for Nottingham. I look to my left. Dave Wood on the camera again, putting in a shift for the boys. We love to see it. Aerial over the top from Shardlow, and Nottingham win a free hit on the 25. Played to Timmer. Oh, good challenge. Brooks looked to break on the counter. And it's an Oxford Brookes sideline as they build high line. Nottingham sitting in deep defence. Fairly confident start from Oxford here, don't you think, Will?
Yeah, they've had a couple of breakthroughs already, but Nottingham have been able to, keep them to it, not let them in the D yet, which is a good start.
Yeah, definitely. Just a few nerves settling, I imagine, in the first few minutes of this game. Very high press from Oxford here, but Ed Bryce, lovely first time pass. As the gold stream forward, Corey on the ball, plays it through, but Ports can't quite get hold of it, and not Oxford run away with it, looking to counter here. Plays it through, but well picked up by Cuttle. Oh, he's bobbled through. Oh, and slash ride from Oxford Brookes there. First real chance of the game goes Oxford's way, and yeah, they've looked dangerous in this first couple of minutes, haven't they?
Nottingham just need to calm their nerves down, start playing how they need to start, but they're going to get on it.
Yeah, I think I couldn't have put it better myself, Will. They need to start playing how they start. James Clark over the ball. Slaps it forward. Mistrap, and Oxford gain possession. Good 1v1 skills from Owen as he wins a free hit. And Nottingham again in deep defence. Sustained pressure here from Oxford. Bit of possession here for Oxford. They play the ball around the back. Nottingham chasing the game. Looking very comfortable. Free hit one for Oxford. Oh, Ed Bryce left hand on the floor, and Nottingham looked to counter. Played it, but just too much for Luke Holland. Can't quite get hold of it. And Brooks have a 16. What do you think so far, Will?
I think Nottingham need to up their intensity. We seem a bit lethargic at the moment. not stepping in front of their men. Good from Dan Hunt though there, great win. Plays it back to Tim, error.
Yeah, lethargic I think is a great word, Will. But now they look to counter with Hugh Page. Wins a free hit, plays it quickly out to Tipper. The dummy hit. I taught him that one on the training ground actually. Jose on the ball now. I think we need to give a quick shout out to his parents who I think are watching on the live stream. Hello, the San Milans. Great ball in from Shardlow. Oh, good save by the keeper. Scrambled defence. Sorry about that, just adjusting the setup slightly. Wants to be close to David. He's feeling a bit left out. On his own side of the technical dugout. Oxford again in possession in outlet. And they win a free hit. Alex Sheldon striding out onto the pitch. What an exciting player he is, Will. Don't know if any of you were watching on the weekend. But I think you had to be here to see it because the camera missed it. But yeah, it was an excellent goal. Half back, under pressure. Rolls inside nicely. And Jose steals the ball, but free hit one. Oxford really dominating possession here. Spent a lot of time in outlet.
Nottingham on the ball now. I think that is Ben Shardlow.
Will Porter, I think.
Oh, Will Porter.
Back in their own corner, Nottingham. Not got many friends close, Will Porter. Plays the overhead. Tim picks up the free hit and with 20 yards further down the pitch. Nice from Will Porter. Played down the line again in a foot race for Will Gurney champion. Steaming down the left-hand side. Gets in the D and wins a corner. Great skill, great individual skill from Will. He's a really, really skillful player, that boy. Nice to see him winning a corner. And Nottingham, the first short corner of the game. What are we thinking, Will? You're our resident drag flicker.
I think with two great drag flickers from the top, Zach Buck and Louis Cuttle, I think it's going to be Zach Buck off Castle 1, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad prediction.
Sorry, no, mistake. Castle 2 he was on.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. We'll see. I think it's going to go. Don't tell Oxford. Live stream, don't tell them. But I think it's going to go C2, Zach Buck, bottom left. Dragged out, flicked. Oh, great running. But it's off the shin pad. I think that was going bottom left. I'm going same call again. Tim Arrett. Coiled springs injection.
And then number one runner broke too fast there. So
No, I think that might have been one of us. I think that was Pete actually.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
change of injector then.
Yeah, that's the ruling. You have to change your injector. Timmy jogs back to the halfway line. And Louis Tipper takes his place. Naughty Pete Corey. Just breaking slightly early. So eager, that man. Out, C1, flicked. Oh, good save by the keeper. Was bottom left. But he got to it.
Good call, George.
Nottingham have a sideline and set high line. Played across to Zach Buck. Long slap across the pitch, but unfortunately there was no one there. Sideline to Oxford, I believe. And interesting tactic from Oxford. They've slapped it across the pitch. Dispossessed by Will Gurney. Luke Holland on the ball now. Oh, he's dangerous in and around this area. A little fidget spin, but picked up by a Brookes defender who carries out of the danger zone. One back by Will Porter. It's great pressure by Nottingham. He's dribbled through. Oh, good save by the keeper. He's been aggressive there and he's taken the ball. And great save.
University of Nottingham, long corner here with no left back for some reason. Good win back from Will Porter. Foot there. Takes it quickly. Played out right to Will Gurney, champion. Back round to James Clark. Played into the D. Goes out for a long corner.
I think that's a sideline actually, Will. Got a slightly blurry side panel here, so it's tough to see when the ball goes in the corners, but no signal for long corner from the umpire. So it's played back to Clark, now to Buck. Back to Clark, who carries. Cuts inside.
Great skills from James.
Delivers. Oh, good step from the Oxford Brookes defender. But Hunty, sustained pressure from Nottingham here. They've really been peppering that Oxford Brookes keeper, but he's been up to the task so far, hasn't he, Will?
Yeah, but Nottingham have really turned it around here. They've applied the pressure to Brookes to the other way around. They look really strong, and a goal-scoring opportunity, I'm sure, is about to arise.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think they'll definitely be looking to convert this pressure. And a corner to Nottingham. Another chance from the top of the circle. James Clark swaggers over. Receives the call from James Bateman.
What do we think it's going to be, George?
I wasn't actually paying attention to the lip reading there, so I'd have to go off my own guess, but I'm thinking C1 down the channel. What about you, Will?
No, that's a strong prediction, as I don't believe we have our other flickers on at the moment. Zach Buck off the top, almost definitely.
Louis Tipper donning the captain's armband today. Stood on the sideline in front of us. He'll be a dangerous player today, that's for sure. Look at him, staring out. Ready to make an impact. James Clark injecting. Out to C1. Buck flicks straight down the channel and into the back of the net. Celebrations for the boys. Celebrations for me as well, because I did actually call that. So, yeah. 1-0 Nottingham and 1-0 George. Unlucky Will.
Right, here we go, back underway, and Dan Hunt with an aggressive split there. Good intercept from Luke. Can't really see. Here we go with Knots on the counter-attack, and the umpire blows the whistle slightly too early, slows us down. Shardlow carrying down the corner. Good to Dan. Good intercept from Brookes defender there, though, who wins a free hit and plays it slowly, giving Nottingham time to set up their press. Good win from Nottingham there from Ed Bryce. And great skills from Dan to keep the ball there, keep it in possession for the University of Nottingham. James Clark now on the ball, who looks at the inside option. Missed trap from Pete Corey there. Goes off back for a 16.
Pete Corey, a really exciting player, actually. He's so energetic, isn't he? Just really looks to impact the game leaves that all out there on the pitch. He's such an exciting player to watch. Ed Bryce, too physical, says Higgins. I'm not surprised. He's a big boy. Brookes looking to outlet again. Spent a lot of their time outletting this quarter so far. Long ball. Picked up. Can't be controlled. And Jamie Butler calmly passes to Clarkey, who plays it forwards. That's off a Brookes player. Oh, no.
Higgins did not think so.
16 again to Nottingham.
Great aerial there. Tulu Tipper controls it well. Good 3D skill as well. Gets it into the D. Alex Sheldon. Almost goes off the side and out of the fence.
That's what they call a home run, Will. Great save again by the keeper. He's been busy this quarter. Nottingham set the high line again. James Clark on the ball. Plays it forward. Alex Sheldon. He's dangerous in these areas of the pitch.
And Brookes with the break here. Great left-hand defending from Ed Bryce there. Higgins still thinks he's a bit too physical. That looks like a... And I'm mistaken, it's a green card for Tim Error.
Yeah, I think you'd get away with that in the Bundesliga, but not in the BUCS Vase quarter-final, says Higgins. And Tim shown the green card. I'm sure Oxford will be looking to apply the pressure while they've got a man up here. And they set high line transfer. Looking to have a bit of a breather from the sustained pressure so far from Nottingham this quarter. That was some really fierce whistle blowing from Higgins, wasn't it? Just letting the boys know who's in charge.
Again. And that's a short corner for not being 5 metres. And the Oxford Brookes now have their first short corner of the game. George, prediction on the corner here.
I'm trying to remember what I was watching in the warm-up from Brookes. Let me see who lines up and what castle, and then I'll give you a prediction. I'm 1 from 1 at the moment, though. Yeah. So, okay, I'm thinking C1, flick, bottom left. That's what I'm thinking. Pretty sure I saw number 6 finding that area in the warm-up.
Let's hope Jamie Butler can keep it out of the nets for this one.
I'm sure he's up to the task.
This injected Brookes C1. George was right. But great running.
Flicked into Louis Cuttle's body there, I thought, but the corner's rewarded, so it must have been a shin pad. Gets in such a low position, it's hard to tell. He really is an excellent number 1 runner for us, putting his body on the line for the boys time and time again.
There's a second corner, same routine, Castle 1. But this time too high into Louis Cuttle, so we are awarded a 16.
Yeah, he's worn that one on the hip. Unorthodox setup from Oxford Brookes there. They have 2 right runners and no left slip.
You would assume that they would flick down the right then, George.
And they did. But Louis Cuttle was there, doing his job. Cuttle on the ball now.
Great intercept from Oxford Brookes there. Looks to be a one-on-one with Louis Cuttle. Makes it into the D. Yeah. Good call from the umpire there. Did look like it hit a foot.
Yeah, unfortunately for Oxford Brookes, you're not allowed to use your feet whilst playing hockey, so 16 was awarded to Nottingham. But quarter time has now been blown. Well, what are your reflections on the first 17 and a half minutes of the game?
Well, the first 17 and a half minutes, I thought University of Nottingham maybe didn't start as well as they, should have or could have. I think they've started to build into the game. Oxford Brookes have had a few opportunities now, which haven't been able to convert. But yeah, I think we're getting much better.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. Nottingham started slowly, looked almost nervous, but then really built into that quarter and sustained quite a lot of pressure onto the Oxford Brookes goal. But saying that, Oxford, they have had their chances, like you mentioned, Will. They've looked dangerous on the counter-attack. Jamie Butler's been alert in his goal. So yeah, an exciting first quarter to the game, definitely.
You would definitely be nervous to play in this Vase quarter-final, George. I do agree.
Yeah, and there's a big crowd out today. Oxford brought a minibus, I saw. I think their second team captain was driving it.
Charlie Stenning.
Great commitment from Oxford. There was only 3 other people in the minibus.
Oh, really? Oh.
But yeah, good to see. And I think their ladies had a game before, so they're all on the sideline, enjoying themselves with their vuvuzelas. You love to see it, don't you?
Yeah.
I wonder if you get nervous as an umpire for a game. What do you think?
Not Higgins. Yeah, I think Higgins just such an experienced umpire. He can't be getting nervous these days. But I don't actually know the other umpire. Have you ever experienced?
Durden, yeah, I've had him a couple of times. Again, plethora of experience. He's highly qualified, and I'm sure he'll be up for the challenge today and sort of relishing it almost.
Yeah, I'm sure they both know what they're doing. Let's hope they keep it that way.
It's almost hard to tell them apart sometimes, but fortunately Higgins dons the hat. So they're both in the same outfit, similar haircuts. So yeah, the hat's useful.
We are underway for the second quarter. Here we go. Oxford Brookes transferring it round the back. Good pressure from Nottingham here, pushing Oxford back all the way almost to their baseline. Letting the halfback run. Castle with a little slip there, but plays a great ball over to Dan Hunt.
Oh, great receipt across the body there, Dan Hunt. That is textbook.
And great layoff there. Gets inside the D. Jose diving, trying to get it across. With a great corner win.
Yeah, I think just slightly too physical on Jose there. He did well to stay up, to be honest. I thought he was going to go down, but Higgins playing the advantage. Nothing from it, so the corner is awarded.
This is the third short corner of the game for University of Nottingham.
Yeah, 4th if you're counting row awards, I think. But yeah.
We've now swapped the flickers at the top with Louis Cuttle on Castle 2 and Zach Bach on Castle 1.
I'm predicting C1 down the channel again.
Injected, flicked, and great save by, I believe, the number 1 runner.
No, that was actually off the keeper's glove. Reflex save. No wonder they call him the cat. His hand moved very quickly. Great save from the keeper.
Great slider there. Deflected in. And another short corner one from the University of Nottingham. Hopefully this time they can convert.
Just too quick there, Nottingham. Great thinking from Scheller's first time deflection into the D, onto an Oxford Brookes foot, and another corner awarded. Pingers striding back to the huddle with the decision. Smile on his face. Maybe they're going to give it to him. Probably not, though, because he's now walking back to the halfway line. So I think it will likely be Zach Buck C1 again. Flick down the channel. I reckon actually C1.
Bottom left
Yeah,
this time.
bottom left. Just change it up.
Good save by the keeper, cleared well. Oxford Brookes now countering. But he seems to have passed it off the pitch.
Yeah, unfortunate. Oxford looking to counter there, but maybe gone slightly too quickly. And turn the ball over. Nottingham now have a sideline just outside their 25. Across to Louis Cuttle, who walks it up the pitch. Big slap. Luke Holland, indoor style, but can't quite trap it. Neither can the Oxford defender. And Louis Tipper's pounced on it. Plays it across, but Pete Corey just can't get it at the goal. Holland wins it back. Here he goes, fidget spinning his way through. 3D skills, but picked by a defender in the end. He just couldn't get past that fourth.
Great trap from Tim Era there to win possession back. He spins, plays it back to James Clark. Plays it across to Will Porter. Plays it great left foot pass there down the line. Quite snazzy from Dan Hunt, pass inside. Turnover possession to Oxford Brookes. Oh, unfortunate. I think that's going to be a green card to Ed Bryce there.
Some words of profanity from Ed there. Sorry if any of the viewers heard that. Frustration, I think. It's unfortunate. An accident. The stick just went between the player's legs, and green card showed by Higgins. Oxford again find themselves a man up. They set high line transfer again. I think they'll be looking to build some sustained pressure here. They've had moments of attack, but no real constant pressure. So they'll be looking to exploit this man-up opportunity and really start to probe Nottingham's defence. Luke Holland turns the ball over and wins a free hit in the corner. He's got different ideas. He wants to probe the Oxford Brookes goal, I'm sure. James Clark stands over the free hit, takes it himself.
Does some great skills to dribble out of defence there. Still in possession. Turned over, as I believe it may have hit his foot.
Yeah, as I said earlier, that's not allowed in hockey. So, Oxford set just outside the 25. Slapped in. Good pick from Brookes. Great defending from Zach Buck. Really brave there, and the shot goes wide. 16 awarded to Nottingham. Fidget spinner coming off the pitch. Breathing heavily, he's worked hard.
Unfortunate pass from James there. I'm sure he didn't mean to put a skip on that. Made it a bit difficult for Louis Cuttle.
Good win by Ben Shardlow, and he carries out.
And the card is back on for the University of Nottingham. Ed Bryce has stayed off the pitch though, and Will Gurney Champion has replaced him.
Yeah, I think Ed's just taking a few minutes to cool down, regain his composure, then get back on the pitch.
Good blocking from Oxford Brookes there, but out for a sideline.
Yeah, it is very back and forth at the moment, isn't it, Will?
There we go, another opportunity here for the University of Nottingham.
Oh, great save from the keeper as Jose flicks it at him.
Oh, seems to be a head injury there.
Takes a second swing, but doesn't get hold of it, and maybe connects with an Oxford Brookes player. But
he seems to be okay.
up off the ground quickly. I think it's this man here who's just subbed off. He's holding his chin by the looks of things, but he looks okay, which is good to see as the physios head over.
Possession by Pete Corey here. It's turned over by the Oxford Brookes defender.
Yeah, we're starting nicely here, playing some good small unit play, and then just can't quite finish it off at the moment, Nottingham. Which I'm sure is frustrating for the players on the pitch. Frustrating for me as well. Yeah, that's a good shout from you, Woody. Keepers appreciate keepers, and the Oxford Brookes keeper is playing well. He's made some key saves this game, and Nottingham could easily have 2 or 3 to their name, but
He looks like a squashy though.
yeah, he does look like a squashy. The sweetie, if anyone knows it.
I think he's trying to match his pads to the Oxford Brookes colours.
Yeah, I'd say so. Oxford, another attack there, another chance, but just runs off the baseline. 16 with Louis Castle over the ball. Making, I think, the mistake of pressing him high because...
That is why. That big aerial that he's got in his locker.
That is easily over half a pitch. Dan Hunt wins the ball.
Great skills. Just outside the D, wins a free hit.
I think he should have kept going on the left foot there.
I would agree, George, but they've won it back. Oxford Brookes look to play to the right-hand side of the pitch. Great pick from Zach Buck there.
Sideline to Oxford, 20. Primed over the ball, but plays it back. He could have done anything there. Coiled.
The chuck and run from their halfback over Luke Holland. And that's a green card for Will Gurney champion, I believe, for a stick tackle. Who sprints off the pitch to make sure that time starts quicker.
Yeah, I think that's what Nottingham are struggling with at the moment. Just a bit of a lack of discipline.
Seems to be playing with one man down quite a lot. And here goes Alex Sheldon straight into the D. Great reverse shot and a great finish by Alex Sheldon there.
They obviously haven't seen the pin tweet, but you cannot let Alex Sheldon have that much space on a counter-attack. He weaves in and out of defenders and slots home the reverse. That is 2-0 to University of Nottingham. Another wonderful goal from Schellers as he sprints off on the sideline for a sub. Well done, Alex.
Great win by Louis Tipper, and Higgins does not think so. As Dan Hunt splits to the Oxford Brookes centre-back. Another free hit awarded to Oxford Brookes here, who seem to be piling on the pressure as we are still a man down.
Yeah, I think they'll be frustrated to concede there. They were up 11 players to 10, but when Alex Sheldon's on the pitch, anything can happen. That's what I've learned. And a great individual goal from him. Dan Hunt turns it over on the counter. Pete Coy just can't quite pick it up, gets caught on his feet, and Oxford let out a sigh of relief as they win a free hit.
Telling off here to both players, University of Nottingham and Oxford Brookes, for physicality. I think with one card already being gone to Ed Bryce, the umpires are trying to crack down on the physicality.
Yeah, I think you're certainly right there, Will. They've been hot on it from the start, and I don't think they're going to let off here. Just asserting their control on the game, as they should do. Speaking to the players, letting it known. Any more of that, I think there'll be more cards coming. Oh, great steal from Tipper, and now we counter. But he just can't flick it over the stick of the Oxford defender, and Luke wins it back, and there he is, number 5 again.
Storming down the middle of the pitch here. Great tackle from Louis Cuttle. Taken quickly. And a great strike from the Oxford Brookes player.
Great finish there. Sort of very wide in the D. I thought that is brave hitting it from that angle, and he's put it in the side netting. What a finish. Jogs off. Sub. No smile on his face. Looks like usual business. Hugs from his teammates. Great finish, number 7. Channeled his inner Ronaldo. Yeah, great finish.
Score is now 2-1 to the University of Nottingham. And we have... As Oxford Brookes look to transfer here, but the press is well done from the University of Nottingham. Played down the same side. Good win from Louis Tipper there.
Yeah, Oxford, I'd say deserved. They've been playing with a one-man advantage for 6 minutes in this game, and the pressure's come off. Nice goal from them, 2-1.
I just hope that the University of Nottingham don't let this affect their performance too much. It was good play from Oxford Brookes. So,
Have you heard that old adage, Will? Don't poke the bear.
Ah, yes.
I think what I'm hoping is this, in this analogy, Nottingham are the metaphorical bear, and Oxford Brookes are the metaphorical poker. So I'm thinking we could see a bit of a turn up from Nottingham here. As it flashes past the back post, Hugh Page just can't quite get a stick on it. Long corner awarded though. Tim Arrett on the ball. Playing it to Alex Sheldon. Carries down the left-hand side. So dangerous. Oh, great save by the keeper. He's aggressive off his line again and makes the save.
Played out right to Louis Cuttle, who looks to hit it into the D, and no touch from the University of Nottingham there. So 16. Oxford Brookes looks to play the ball slowly. Great pressure from the University of Nottingham. Played out to the half-back. Played down the line. Tim Error is beaten. James Clark steps up as spare.
Pinged into his shin there. Good to slow down the game. I'm just going to check the YouTube channel, see if we've got any comments. I hear Exeter University are watching, so quick shout out to them. Good luck in your semi-final is it next week or the week after?
I believe it's the next week, George. Would be the semi-final?
Next week. Good luck to Exeter in their semi-final next week. Shout out Will Whitmore.
Oxford Brookes retain possession there. And Pete Corhey clears the ball as Hugh Page runs aggressively to set the press.
Oxford unable to outlet there. Few questions on the live stream. Hugo Thompson, Brookes, easy dub. We'll see, won't we, Hugo? We'll see. Oliver Smart. Who's standing captain with no Anderson? Louis Tipper, captain today. I did mention at the start, but he might not have been here. But not the first time for Louis. He's filled in on many occasions. Veterans captain. He'll do a great job, I'm sure.
Great skills by Alex Sheldon once again. And a corner awarded by Higgins.
A statistical question here from that guy Welbs. When was the last time the defending champions, men or women, did not make it through to the BUCS Cup? That is a great question, that guy Welbs. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer for you. I'm not a statistician, unfortunately. I'll ask Dave Wood on the cameras if he's got any idea.
Yeah, I do know my stats on this one. We are the first team ever to do so, so I hope that clears that up for you.
Thanks, that guy Welbs. Corner on the stroke of half-time here for Nottingham. Everyone up, apart from Ben Chardlow because he's not on the pitch. Oh, goes to C2. Louis Cuttle flicks down the channel. Beats the keeper and the postman. Goal for Nottingham on the stroke of half-time, and that's 3-1. Half time here at Highfields Hockey Centre. Just time for some fan interaction on the YouTube. Archie Phillips, shout out alumni. Shellers the GOAT. Yeah, you're not wrong. He's pretty good. Harry Stone disagrees. The baby the GOAT, apparently. That's you, Will.
Thanks, Harry. Love you.
Yeah, I think you've been doing a great job as your first time commentating. You've lost your commentary virginity now. It was nice to do it with you. He's been in my house as a first year coming up to Nottingham. So we have really nice relationship. And yeah, good to go through this with you, Will. Guide you through it.
It's good to have you, George. It's good to have you.
That's good. So reflections on the first half, Will. What do you think so far?
I must say Nottingham really stepped up, put Brookes on the back foot, I believe. They've had one good breakthrough and a very good strike, but that's sort of their only real opportunity so far to score.
Yeah, I agree. I think the scoreline's pretty fair. 3-1 to Nottingham. Oxford have had their chances, definitely. Nottingham too. Maybe not converting as many as they'd like, as we said. The goalkeepers had an excellent game between the sticks. But 3-1, I'd say fairly fair.
Very fair, in fact, George.
3-0 if you just go off cards. 3-0 to Nottingham. Which maybe is not such a good stat.
Dangerous position to be.
Yes. Keep those questions coming on the live stream, guys. More than happy to answer anything and everything. And if I don't know the answer, I'm sure Will Tobias will.
Or Dave Wood, our cameraman and statistician over there.
Yeah, he's our numbers guy. New haircut for David.
Slick. And new eyebrows as well.
Love Island's not for a few months, so maybe he's jumped the gun there, but looking sharp on the cameras. Another question on the live stream from Isaac Ferrant, I believe. Where are the likes of George Bounier and Hugh Page in today's lineup? Hugh Page is actually playing today, back from an injury. Great to see him on the pitch, looking to make an impact, I'm sure. And George Bounier, unfortunately, restricted to the commentary box today. Some say selection. I'd like to argue it's because I'm injured. But yeah, up in the air. Coming from Lydia. Not appreciated, to be honest. Billy Bishop. Are the Brookes men's twos doing a half-time show? I can't see anything going on the sideline over there, Billy. I think probably best if you get in contact with them directly. Yeah, sorry. Can't see anything happening, to be honest. Would have been fun, though. Not long till we get underway in the second half here. The scores remained over half-time. Nottingham 3, Oxford Brookes 1, unsurprisingly.
And we are underway for the third quarter of the Vase quarter-final. Really well played from University of Nottingham. Played into D and a great deflection. Great goal from, I think, Dan Hunt there in the correct position in the D. Wonderful finish. Great start to the second half.
Yeah, that is exactly how you want to start a half of hockey, straight away, off the bat. Convert a goal, Dan Hunt. He scores every week. No surprise there. Great finish.
As Brookes look like they're slightly panicking over there in the corner. A great challenge by University of Nottingham's players. Good win from Jose there. Great win back. Higgins warning the players there. No more of that, please.
Great win from Shardlow there. Very strong defensively he is. He actually went to the European Championships for CrossFit over the summer.
Wow.
Really is quite an athlete. Great long ball there from Louis Cuttle. Pete Corey on the end of it. Cuts back inside onto his forehand. Backspace shot. But again, a great save from the keeper. The big pink left hand swats the ball away. Got a question here from George Bounier. I don't know how you pronounce that. George Bogniat. What's Will Tobias's favourite animal? And a wolf emoji. What's your favourite animal, Will?
I would say it would have to be a wolf. I just think they're, great animals.
Yeah. Very nice. I don't mind wolves. I'd say mine's probably an African wild dog. So similar.
African wild dog?
Similar, but not the same.
You ever seen an African wild dog, George?
On the internet, yes. Not.
Never in person?
No, never met one in person, unfortunately. Zach Buck. Playing it back to Louis Cuttle. Oh, good receive from Ed Bryce, but he's just muscled off the ball there by the number 3. He's just watching his physicality, I imagine, having got that card in the first half. Brookes with the ball. Hard press here from Nottingham. Transferred to left half. Inside. back out. Some nice build-up play. They're not scared of having the ball, are they, Will?
No, they do seem to be quite calm under this Nottingham press. Player beats two University players. Pingers wins the ball, plays forward quickly, tries to get ahead. Great skills from Pete Corhey there.
Just dispossessed. One too many Oxford players around him. And they take the ball off him. Yeah, 4-1 here to Nottingham. A bit of an uphill battle for Brookes. I'm not sure what I'd be looking to do if I were in their position, but they've got to do something. Very high press here. So maybe looking to put our... Say young defending unit under a bit of pressure. Do you think that's fair, young?
They do look like a young backline, but...
Definitely skilled.
And a corner there.
But young. Yeah, great overhead there from, I think it was either Ben Shardlow or Zach Buck. Sorry, I was thinking of an adjective for young. But yeah, played into the corner of the D. And Oxford Brookes not 5, so penalty corner awarded. Dave Wood,
Yeah.
what's your predictions on this corner?
Goal a sol.
Simple. Very simple. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, that means goal. So Dave just thinks goal. Tim Errett. Coiled over the ball. Injects. C1. Zach Buck. Flicks down the channel. Another wonderful save by the Oxford Brookes number 1. He really is having a belter of a game. Saved him many a time. Kept him out of a pickle. Nice left-right by Will Porter. Plays it into the Oxford Brookes defender, but just too high. Oxford looking to play fast on the counter with a quick overhead as they flood numbers forward, but Nottingham equal to the task. Charging back. Great blocking from JC. Plays it over the head. Good save from Jamie Butler, but corner awarded by Higgins, I think, for the same thing. Not 5 from the overhead. You have to respect the 5 there. You have to respect. Respect is the key word. And that is something Jamie Butler did not do. Not a bad decision, but corner awarded to Brookes. Deep huddle there. They've really got their heads low. Weight of thought. What are they going to do? Big task for Oxford here. A goal off this corner would really, really help them. Two Castles. Oh, see now, number 11 was flicking the warm-up, but I'm thinking it will go to number 3.
No, I think number 3, head side deflection. Going to be their call.
2 runners on the right-hand side again. Nottingham taking their time, set up PCD, making sure everything's right. James Clark, the last in the goal. Dragged out, C1, flicks down the channel and it's in. Great flick.
Off the post and in there.
In the air of uncertainty. I think it was off the post, Matt, not the post.
Ah.
Tim Errett shaking his hand. I think it's come off his glove. But goal to Oxford Brookes. I said they needed it, and they've scored.
Game on.
Indeed, Woody. Game on. 4-2 to Nottingham here at Highfields. Probably about halfway through the third quarter.
Could really change the momentum here of the game.
Yeah, definitely. They've just got to get closer and closer as this game goes on. Build some pressure here, Oxford. They've got nothing to lose now, so gun-ho. Win a free hit. Aerialed again. Just too long this time and off the baseline.
Good respect from Jamie Butler there. Didn't go anywhere near it. Made sure that even if there was a Brookes player there, stayed more than 5 metres.
Yeah, very respectful. He's a respectful man. Showed there. James Clark on the ball. Play it into screen. And out again. Great link up between James Clark and Tim Erritz. He carries on the baseline, but good challenge from number 5. He's looked strong all game. Really not scared to get that left hand on the floor, and flat stick tackle works time and time again for him. He's having lots of success there. Nice eye contact with Nottingham, with Oxford Brookes number 16. He's looking raring to go on the sideline. Just checking the live stream comments here. Bear Freemover. Nottingham is the best. Hello from Ukraine. Hello to you too. I also think Nottingham is the best.
Another great save by the Brookes keeper there. Really keeping Brookes in it, keeping the scoreline as close as he can.
Yeah, he's had an excellent game. Eye line here for Nottingham. Cuttle slaps the ball.
Taken
up off the
quickly
foot.
by Jose. Great save by the keeper again. And a 16 awarded.
Wow, he's been an absolute wall today, apart from the 4 that have snuck past. He's really kept him in the game, the Oxford Brookes keeper. Quick aerial from Oxford. That looks like the new tactic for them. Overhead into space or into the D. Try and win something. I don't mind it. It's working at the moment. Played into Ed Bryce. Has time. Back to Cuttle. Long slap down the line. Intercepted by Oxford Brookes. Great trap actually on the backhand. And Brookes retain possession. Just on the live stream here, Jules Porter. Will Porter's family watching with tea on knees. Options on Fortnite, the video game. Yeah, big fan of Fortnite. Definitely preferred the OG Fortnite. It was nice to have it reintroduced about just before Christmas, I think that was. Me and my housemates played a lot. What about you, Will? What do you think?
Yeah, no, I loved it. We played quite a bit in pre-season, didn't we? Got those victory dubs quite a few times. It was really, really quite a great game.
Yeah, good to see you're enjoying the hockey in front of your dinner. Your dinner in front of the hockey, should I say? Let me know what you're having. Another comment here from that guy Welbs. Which side plays in the England Premier League? There's 12 sides in the England Premier League. Nottingham University being one of them. Strike from Louis Tipper. Goes wide. Sideline, no. 16 for Oxford Brookes. 29. Stands over the ball. Oh, great win from Dan Hunt there. He's such a workhorse, isn't he? But a good transfer play from Oxford Brookes. Play to the help side. Pete Corhey with the press, but goes off for the sideline.
Brookes going for that aerial once again. Missed trap by Ed Bryce, but Louis Cottle seems to mop up. Pingers with some great skills to open up to the right-hand side. University of Nottingham now playing round the back for a transfer. Great leave there by Ed Bryce. And Luke Holland winning it back. Playing it out to Pete Corey on the right. Uses his lightning speed to try and go around the left foot of the defender. Great skills by Jose. Gets into the D. Looks like a goal scoring opportunity. Just missed. And Higgins blowing his whistle once again very aggressively to make sure that the players understand and respect him.
Long ball for Brookes. Nicely picked up.
Yeah.
Plays back.
3-1,
Another great save by the keeper there. Really came out to shut down Louis Tipper. And Oxford Brookes on the counter here on a 2 versus 3. Great win by Jose. Good physicality there. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Pete Corey once again on the ball out there. Using some great skills. I'm sure he's learned in his time playing for Scotland.
Yeah, key in that Scottish setup, Pete Corey. Great play from Jose there. Really crucial defensive intercept and great physicality to maintain possession. I'm sure his parents would be proud watching from Santander. Nottingham building pressure again here. But answered by Brookes as they look to play on the counter 1v1. Alex Sheldon versus Brookes captain. Great pick from Shell. And he goes himself now. Finds a pass. Played forward into the corner. Ed Bryce picked out at the top of the D. 3D skill. Wins a free hit just outside. Played back to James Clark. To Tim Errett. Oh, great pick by that number 5 again. Awesome.
Played all the way. One on. Umpire blows his whistle to bring it back for a Oxford Brookes ball.
Yeah. I think it was originally their ball and he just took it from slightly the wrong place. Great initiative, but pulled back by the umpire. And now Nottingham gain possession back. Long quarter. A call from David Wood. Hopefully 17.5 minutes like the others. I'm
Great
sure.
Play to Dan Hunt there. Driving on the baseline. And
save.
Flicked wide. No, saved. Yeah, great save again by the drumstick. Oh no, it was a.
it was flicked wide.
Yeah, it was flicked wide. That would be good if he made a great save and then still got awarded the 16. That would be remarkable. If anyone could do it, he can. James Clark, the spare, sitting in the channel, picking up the long ball. Transfer across to Tim Errett. What a crisp push that is. Another free hit for Nottingham in this bottom left corner. Bouncing.
Great skills from Alex Sheldon once again. Save on the line by Oxford Brookes there. I believe it was their number 5.
Great defending. He really has an excellent game. And now they look to counter with pace from number 7. Great challenge from Ben Shardlow, though. Left hand on the floor. Nothing's getting past him. Played across by Will Porter. Louis Tipper finds himself at the back. Higgins, 3 parps on the whistle. That is the end of the quarter. 4-2 as we head into third quarter time. Higgins striding over. 4-2, Will. What do you make of it?
I thought that was a very even quarter out of all the three that have now been so far. I think James Bateman over there seems to be having a conversation saying they need to keep their pressure on, make sure that they don't fall back, as sometimes University of Nottingham has let teams creep back in the last 15 or so minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Massive quarter coming up here. 4-2 the score. Brookes will definitely be looking to apply pressure early. Stick to that really high press and look for those aerial balls, I'm sure. And Nottingham, can they manage this game? Can they use their experience to bring about a result here for them?
To get through to the semi-finals, where we will be playing either the University of Nottingham 2s or Cardiff and Met.
No, Cardiff University.
Oh, Cardiff.
Cardiff University for first 11. Jules Porter, delicious chicken nuggets and rice for dinner. Very flavourful. I think I've seen Will have that on many occasions. Not Will DeBice next to me, Will Porter.
Very nutritious pre-game meal that would be, actually.
Who's playing currently?
Good carbohydrates, that.
Woody's actually started salivating next to me at the mention of chicken nuggets, so I have to stop saying that. Concentrate on the camera, please, David. He's going to make his joystick slippy, and that'd be hard to move the camera angle around.
Fourth quarter underway, last 17 and a half minutes. It'll be interesting to see how Brookes respond to... Oh, great save again. Another great save.
Off his head there, I think. The pink helmet coming into use. It's the only part of his body he hasn't used yet this game. But now comes into action. 16 awarded to Oxford Brookes. And there they go. Long ball, aerial over the top, but James Clark again in the channel to clean up. Plays it back to Cuttle. Really stretched this game now. Lots of space for both teams to play. Luke Holland on the counter. Picked up by the defenders and played out the circle nicely. Getting a close angle up there. It's the trouble with this.
Might need to dry that joystick over there, David.
Mention of those chicken nuggets. Good skills from Will Gurney, champion, as he breaks through a tackle and wins a free hit. Really turning into a BUCS Cup game here, isn't it, Will? End to end at the moment. Seems like counter after counter. Classic BUCS hockey. Absolutely textbook BUCS hockey. Cuttle tries for the overhead. Doesn't quite get hold of it. Bundles through to Oxford Brookes. Ed Bryce, left hand on the ground.
As per. Always. Can always count on Ed Bryce to have his left hand along the floor.
Ed Bryce actually has to replace his left hand glove every 3 games. Just because it wears away, because he runs along with it on the ground. It's amazing. How he's so mobile that low.
Great tackle by James Clark there, who's now sprinting to get ahead. I think he was saying earlier today he wants to get on the score sheet, so I'm sure now, him being in the D, he is raring to go. Although, a long corner is one.
Slapped in the D from distance from Chardon, the keeper, just pads it wide.
James staying in the D, very eager to get the ball.
Jose mimicking Higgins here on the sideline, both tying their laces at the same time. It's quite entertaining. Nottingham in the bottom right corner with Bryce. Some nice 3D skills. Now Schellers looking to absolutely bamboozle the Oxford Brookes defender. Turned him inside out there. Plays it back to Will Porter. who has a go himself in the corner.
And a corner one.
Corner awarded. I think that was for the physicality of the challenge, which is fair enough. I think consistent throughout the game. Corner to Nottingham University. Bateman. Arm around James Clark, giving him the call.
Currently our number one flicker, Zach Buck, is off the pitch, so this should be a new corner routine for the 7th corner of the game.
We'll have to check whether it's actually 7th with our stat man. Stat man, is that corner number 7?
It's incorrect, actually. It's corner number 8.
Number 8. That's why you're here, Woody. That is why you're here.
And for some great camera work.
Yeah, excellent camera work. James Clark to inject. C1. Cuttle. Flicks just wide.
James will be fuming with that. It's just gone over the top of his stick to try and deflect it into the goal. Just missed it. Brookes now on a counter-attack. Unfortunately, mistimed that pass. And
leaving a man really high, and it's dangerous there. But unfortunately, the pass didn't connect. Archie Rees having sea bass fish tacos with a bottle of white wine to pair. He's still got his angling gear out, I think. Maybe he caught the fish himself. Thanks, Archie Rees. Would not as interested with that
Brookes
one.
player had quite a big slip there. I hope he's okay. Might need a new pair of shoes. Really? Look.
Question here from Dark ____. How many of the Nottingham ones are on the GB pathway? Turn to my statistician, David. How many?
I believe 4.
Yeah, I believe you. I think it's 4 as well. Yeah, 4 players on the GB pathway for us.
Yeah.
Away on a camp today.
Shout out to Harry Stone, though, who's watching out there. Currently feeling a bit under the weather, so hope you start to feel better soon, Harry.
Yeah, get well soon, Harry. It's not what we want to hear, is it?
No.
Brookes here with the ball. Looking to go 1v1 against Tim Errett. But jabbed off the sideline. They'll set the high line here. Played into the D quickly, but unfortunately can't be picked up, and it's a 16 to Nottingham. Still 4-2 here at Highfields hockey pitch. No score yet in this 4th quarter. Nottingham managing the game nicely so far. Louis plays the long ball through to Pete Corey. Plays it forward again to A2. Q Page back to Port. Looks to go himself, but tackled by Brookes, number 3. Sends a long ball forward. Great ball to their number 11. And again, through.
Great save by Butler.
Can't slip it past the first time, but picks it up on the second chance. And that is a goal to Oxford Brookes. 4-3. Wow, that really makes this game interesting, doesn't it, Will?
Yeah, that is going to really make a difference. Oxford Brookes are now going to have a lot of energy, and they're going to really want to push for this. They're going to carry on piling on the pressure. Let's hope University of Nottingham can withstand this.
Yeah, all about game management here now, Will. They've been leading right from the start. Frustrating to concede. And Oxford Brookes back within touching distance.
Here goes Louis Tipper. Great skills. Gets into the D. Strike into the defender with some good blocking. Sent over the bar.
Just if anyone's wondering, the twos are currently 3-1 up at the start of Q4.
Unfortunately, Ben Shiloh there with a yellow card. Higgins is cracking down now with this physicality and stick tackling. He is showing the players who is boss. Louis Tipper winning the ball back. Good counter-attack. Plays it through. Oxford Brookes defenders winning it once more. Denying us entry to the D.
Yeah, imagine maybe nerves starting to creep back into the Nottingham camp. 4-3. Not sure how long to play. But yeah, tight game. Tighter than I thought it would be, Will.
Me too. My score prediction of 5-1 seems now almost silly.
Great 1v1 defending there from Oxford. Alex Sheldon looks to exploit that baseline, but can't punch through. Just wins the free hit, and he goes again, but great defending again.
I think the University of Nottingham, as my dad would say, needs a bit of woo-saw, and she needs to relax on the pitch, make sure that they're calm. Should have maybe had a lamb boona before their game. That's my favourite, pre-game meal. What's yours, George?
Yeah, that is the trademark, isn't it? Quite like a special fried rice.
Ah, yes, that is a classic.
Played forwards by Brooks, but picked up by James Clark. Now Louis Tipper on the ball, playing it to Jose.
Great 3D skills there.
Dinks it past 3.
Almost 4. Played through with...
Great save again by keeper or defender, I'm not sure. Dan Hunt rifles a reverse bunt towards the top corner and it's saved again. Still piling on the pressure here, Nottingham, but no reward so far this quarter. Only Brooks with the goal.
Yes, with maybe 10 more minutes to go. There's still plenty of opportunity for Brooks, but also University of Nottingham to run away with the game and put this scoreline to bed.
Yeah, they'll be looking to convert here just to get that 1 goal buffer back.
Great deflection and a great finish by Dan Hunt with another great deflection.
Yeah, that will calm any nerves that were creeping in. Back to that 2-goal margin for Nottingham as Dan Hunt puts away his second. That's 2. Well played, Hunty. Very broad over there on the right-hand side. Getting broader the more goals he scores.
Almost howling with that celebration, just making sure that he gets his celebrations in.
Yeah, I think he pointed to the moon. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Must mean something.
5-3 now to Nottingham.
A sliding intercept there, which the Brooks player misses, but ball goes off the back for a 16.
Brooks back on their own 16, looking to play long, get out of pressure. Really, this pitch is stretched now, isn't it? So much height from the Oxford Brookes team, but Ed Bryce intercepts. Luke Holland over the top to Pete Corey. Bit of a trampoline touch there for Pete, and the Brooks defender runs away with it. As they look to break now on the counter, but Hunty, there he is again. Not only is he scoring goals, he's winning the ball defensively. That's excellent from Dan Hunt. Jose played onto the baseline to Shellers,
who wins a short corner by absolutely drilling it onto the Oxford Brookes shin pad there. Seems to be limping back over to the goal.
Yeah, really good play from the Nottingham boys there. Just win a corner, slow the game down. 5-3. Can't be long to go. Five minutes left, according to Archie Taylor, the Wands manager. I've never seen an iPad that big, the one he's using for subs. It's massive.
Wow. Yeah. No case as well, George. That's
brave.
Brave choice.
I'd recommend flip cases.
Flip cases?
Yeah, for sure. James Clark looking to inject. I'm calling headside.
Headside it is. And two great saves from the Brooks keeper here, and then a foot awarded for a 16, who they play quickly, very quickly in fact. Caught Nottingham off guard there, but slowed down. Sorry, cameraman David Wood just catching up there.
Just hopefully looking to manage the game here, Nottingham. Couple of veteran players on this Nottingham team. Hopefully to assert some influence into the game.
Ed Bryce there being nice and physical, but within the rules this time. Higgins still believes that Ed Bryce is in the wrong.
No card this time though, and Brooks have a possession just inside their own half. Patience here from Brooks. They look to build the goal. Playing with a back four. Played down the right hand side. Nicely. And back. Oh.
Missed touch off the pitch there.
Slight mistrap. And almost forgot about that. We had a
yellow card.
No, that wasn't the yellow.
It
Did Charles get the yellow? Oh, yellow card back on the pitch.
Playing through. Great tackle from the Brooks defender there. Taking out Louis Tipper at the same time. Quite lucky to not get a card there, I'd say.
Comment from Ben Lewis. Having wine and cheese with family. Perfect watch. Hashtag green and gold. Hashtag green and gold indeed. Oh, great deflection in front of the keeper from Luke. But another excellent save from the drumstick.
And he gets to 16 as well. You said it was impossible, George, but he's done it there.
Nottingham look to jump back as Oxford play quickly. Pete Corey up to the task. Plays out to Luke Holland. 1-2. Lovely play. Hits the reverse, but the keeper has just absolutely worn that. Pete Corey nailed that at him and he just taken it to the chest. Double turnover here. Nottingham get the ball back. And Brooks are awarded the sideline.
2 minutes to go in this final quarter. Be interesting to see if Brooks can maybe find these 2 goals. Just smashing it forward, trying to bundle it through. Good from James. Luke now on the ball, taking it to corner. A great reverse ball there. Missed touch from Tim Erra. Who wins it back?
Great body fake. Wins a free hit. Still playing quite quickly, Nottingham. I would have thought they want to slow the game down.
Great drive from, I think, Dan Hunt there. Great ball into the middle. And, ooh, a short corner one. Interesting decision from the umpire there. But yes, another short corner for the University of Nottingham. There could be an interesting one, as James Bateman tells Louis Cuttle.
Yeah, great to win a corner at this stage in the game for Nottingham.
Maybe can put this game to bed.
Can't be long left on the clock, and they'll look to eke as much time out of this corner as possible.
100%.
Honey P, the shout from Woody. I'm not sure I understand that jargon.
Oh, sorry, we missed that there. Goal from... Don't know.
Louis Cuttle flicking down the channel.
A great finish.
Sorry, I was just winding my neck round the corner of the technical hut. And yeah, Louis Cuttle flicks from C2 down the channel. 6-2.
And that is 6-3. It's okay, George. Close one there. And the final whistle goes there. Great game between the University of Nottingham and Oxford Brookes, who now have an unfortunate long journey home.
Yeah, great competition tonight. Oxford Brookes really showed passion, energy, drive on that pitch tonight. They've been outstanding. Nottingham, heavy favourites coming into this game, and they've got the result, but not as comfortable as maybe they would have thought or hoped it would be. Great performance from Oxford, but good to see Nottingham get the win, 6-3. Man of the match. What do you think, Will?
Between both teams, I've got to give it to the Oxford Brookes keeper. He was like a brick wall today. Made some seriously good saves, and that scoreline could have been much, much wider without him.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Woody. I think it has to be given to the Oxford Brookes keeper. He's kept him in it all game. Been outstanding right from the start. Yeah, I think we'd award him our man of the match. Well done. Right, well, that's where we leave you. 6-3 to Nottingham. On to the semis.
Yes, viewers, thank you very much for listening. Hope you enjoyed our commentary tonight. We hope to be back very soon. Hopefully for the semi-finals, which will be next week, I believe, or the week after.
Next week. Against, I think the other quarterfinal will have finished. Just don't know the score yet. See you later.